Well, good afternoon. I'm Rick Dancer. Welcome to The Buck Stops Here, and you'll find out why the buck stops here in a few minutes. But that is Hayden Bridge. And the history behind this bridge is absolutely amazing. Now, this is right across the street from the Little Riverview Market, and this is out on Marcola Road. And this is such a cool story. I'm really excited about this. So over here, you guys, I just want to give you a lay of the land. So over here, this is eWeb land over here. And right in here is Weyerhaeuser. And then all of this was purchased by a group called Working Bridges. And they're from outside the area. They come in and their whole thing is to save bridges like this, because there aren't very many of this. In fact, we think this is the last one. This is the only one this side of the Mississippi. And here joining me, this is Julie.
Hello, everybody.
So Julie is with Working Bridges, and you guys, our show is sponsored by Buck Sanitary Service, and I hope we're not picking up the wind there. I think I've got the windsock on, so we should be okay. But tell me, come over this way. I'm gonna get behind this little building here, because I think maybe we can avoid some of the wind here. All right. So Julie, talk to me about why you guys, where you're from, and how this Working Bridges works.
Okay, so in 2009, I'm from Iowa, and our bridge was threatened, a little bowstring bridge threatened with demolition, so we stepped in and said we wanted to save it. By the time we were together, flooding in August of 2010 had knocked it down. And being just stubborn enough, we pulled that bridge out of the river with help from iron workers from Michigan, Nels Rayner and Box Steel, and we saved that bridge. It's up now in Delaware. It took an incredibly long amount of time. So what we did is we started helping other people with their bridges, because we had to make way too many phone calls to find nobody to help. So I practically have a master's in old bridges now.
So you guys go all over the country and you purchase bridges like this.
We work all over the country. If we find a bridge that's really special and one that is threatened. This one was threatened with demolition by Weyerhaeuser. They didn't know what they had. And so we came in and told them. They hired us to come in and tell them what they had. Then they worked to get a bid to get it off this river and move, because they didn't want it here anymore. And I said, well, we would like it still here. It's perfect here. It doesn't need to go anywhere. We came out and looked at it. There's nothing wrong structurally with this bridge. It needed decking. It had never had. So we played around with the city of Springfield and Lane County trying to figure out what kind of permits we needed. That took about a year, and then we didn't need any permits because it's a railroad bridge. So we're not over on the highway.
So your dream is to come out here, you buy this, you save it, and then you give it to the community. You don't keep it.
Well, I may stay here. I don't know. I may keep it. No, only because it's so cool out here. Why would we ever want to give this place up?
So your dream, though, is to get eWeb. eWeb has a bunch of property around this, and to make a park out here. How many acres of park could you make here?
I think there's about 5 over here, and we got 1.25 acres. So there would be a 13-acre park with the water access. We had Colin McCarthy of Cameron MacArthur did a layout for a park here. And so we know what it could be.
So what is so special about this bridge? You guys, we're gonna walk out. Let's just go. Okay, so you talk to me about why.
All right, so why is it so special? It is all cast iron. It's pin connected wrought and cast iron bridge. It's very decorative from when people cared about making a product that not only was functional but was beautiful. And that's what this bridge has going
So
for
this is art.
This is total art. This is a sculpture. And as you get closer, you'll see all of the fittings are cast iron and everything fits together. Parts are parts.
So, and the style of this bridge is called what?
This is a Whipple truss.
So you guys, a Whipple truss bridge. It's a railroad bridge. Okay, no, wait. This is the best part. So where did this thing start?
Okay, so it started in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, which is what it says up there with the Phoenixville Bridge Works.
What year?
1882.
1882, you guys.
And Clark and Reeves and Company were before the Phoenix Bridge Company started. So it went through iterations. Those were the two original engineers for the bridge.
Okay, and then it moved to Utah.
Then it moved to Utah, to Corin, Utah, on the Transcontinental Railroad. I mean, that's the coolest part
That is
ever.
really cool.
So,
Go ahead.
so it was spanning, I think it was the Bear River, might be the Black. I get my geography confused sometimes, but we have a picture of it being disassembled in 1896.
So in 1896, they disassemble it, and then they bring it here to Springfield,
Where it
belonged. And this is the railroad bridge that all the people up in Wendling, there's a place up by Marcola called Wendling. There used to be a community there. There's a little old man up there, and we're going to do a story with him soon. But there was a town up there, you guys, and a huge town where a lumber mill, and then they would run that lumber down over this bridge and into Springfield to the mills and stuff. Isn't that cool?
Kelly, back in the days of Booth Kelly.
Isn't that cool?
I've learned a lot about the history of
Okay, guys, I'm going to turn this around too, just watch. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. So, and there used to be a covered bridge right here.
Yep.
Marcola, that bridge, the Mohawk that crosses the McKenzie, used to be a covered bridge. Now, come here, guys.
And the kids would
wait.
walk across the railroad bridge
Now, look.
instead of the covered bridge because it was safer for them.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get you a close-up of there, look. See, there's the original, what it says about the bridge. That's who made it, and that's where it started, in Phoenixville Bridge Works. Okay, so let's go on the bridge, guys. So what this is gonna be now, they're putting planks here. We've got iron workers here right now, and they're gonna build some railing on here. And you'll be able to access this and walk on it. And look, you guys, is that not the coolest thing ever? Look at that. Look at that bridge. Look at that. And you guys, Julie was showing me, look on the rail here. See that right there? That's where trains used to hit it. Would hit that's why it's rubbed like that. But look at the workings on this. Look at this. Check that out. This bridge is never going anywhere. And thanks to Julie and her group, Working Bridges, it's going to stay here.
And
will we be allowed? Somebody's asking, will we be allowed to jump off?
You know, here's the deal. I think you're going to have a membership and pay some kind of fee if you want to really jump. That's a tough one. I think we may have days or that time of year when maybe we'll look into, allowing the fun to happen and just control it a little bit.
But there's not really any way to stop it.
No.
But you're at your own risk.
Yes, and people have died here.
People have died here too, guys. So come here, let's go look at these workers, guys. So these guys are putting the railing up right now. And then the reason we're out here today is because on the 14th, at what time?
No, the 12th.
On the 12th at 4 o'clock, you can come out. There's going to be a ribbon cutting with the Chamber of Commerce, right?
Chamber and city people. And
they're going to come out and do this. And if you want to be involved, you can you can find out more information to save the bridge and to help make this park happen. Because the more people that talk with eWeb and the city and encourage them, the better we're going to be.
Sure.
So here these guys are. Look at this. You guys want to see the best? Watch. Look at this. Check out that view.
This is why I don't ever want to leave. That view right there. Having
Look at that view.
Out on this bridge is wonderful.
You'll be able to come out here and enjoy yourself. Look at that. The pictures that are going to come off this bridge. Now, we're going to go show these guys working here. And then what they have over here is this. They own all the property from that tree line right in here up to the road. That goes up to the road. So this over here is eWeb, and that may in the future hopefully turn into part of the park here that goes on. I'm trying to get this zooming out. And these guys are working. And then you've got the other view, the other direction. When you go, there's the McKenzie coming in. And then just a few miles down this way is where it joins up with the Willamette River and then heads to Portland. And up here is Christian Mountain right there on the background. And this little store, that's your beer stop right there. The Riverview Market. that you could come here, grab picnic supplies, and come sit in the bridge and look out on there, and then you can drive 4 miles upriver and come visit me. But call first.
Give them your address right here.
Yeah, that's right. So, Julie, what do we need to make this happen? You really need eWeb on board, the city on board.
Well, at this point, we've made it happen. How does it turn into a park? eWeb has to put those parcels together and tell us what they're going to want for it.
Daniel, you are right on the money.
Absolutely. That horse, I watched the movie.
Shenandoah was filmed here, as
Yep.
Daniel just said. And where was it filmed? Just down the river?
The opening credits.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so what?
The opening credits, the horse is going just up into this island and
So-
then on across.
So you guys, the opening credits, the horse in Shenandoah, the horse is coming along here and then up into there. So yeah, we've got movie history here as well.
I called the Oregon Film Office. I think there should be other things that they can
So,
film here.
so this basically is close to happening.
Yes, so you have a really wonderful anonymous donor from the area.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
I didn't know this part.
Oh, yeah.
Were you just holding out on me?
Well.
So there's a donor has donated what? Don't have to tell me what, but I mean, how much money do you can?
Around $100,000.
What?
125. That's how
What?
we got it done. We didn't have to come to the community to ask for money. He chose not to do that kind of fundraising. He just wanted. At first, he was fine with just seeing it standing, and then he wanted to see it open for people. So.
Oh my God,
But
that's
if
so
there is a
cool.
way to fundraise for the rest of it, he doesn't have unlimited pockets, but he really wanted to see this part happen.
Well, that is so cool. So an anonymous donor gave over $100,000 to get this bridge for all of us.
Yeah.
And that is so awesome. That is so cool. So when will it be open, do you think?
Next week?
Next week? It'll be open? People can come out here and drive on it?
No, you can't drive on it.
I mean, walk on it.
What?
Gosh, what am I saying?
Ah!
Yeah, that'll be good.
No, they can come out and walk on it and
So you guys,
take care of it like it's your own.
so 4 o'clock on the 12th is
Yep.
a ribbon cutting, and then you can come out here and see for yourself. Bring your family, bring your kids. You guys, this is such rich history. We would not be here without Christian logging, the different people out here, the Mohawk Valley, the railroad that got this here, the fact that they dismantled this bridge and then brought it all the way out here from Utah, but took it to Utah from Pennsylvania. And now it's going to stay here forever and be part of our Springfield history. So
I think it's the Eastern Gateway. No, don't you have gateways everywhere? This
Yeah.
is already the sculpture.
this is our gateway.
So we are going to put a live plank thing up at the entrance where people can carve their names in if they've jumped and if they haven't jumped.
Okay.
And,
Julie, how do people get a hold of you?
through the Facebook page mostly is easy, or an email address. Call me. Do you want all that info?
Yeah. You guys,
Okay.
would somebody write this in the comment section for me, please?
There you go. Get
Okay.
your secretaries out
That's
there.
right.
So my phone number is 641.
Hold on. Log truck. There they go. Okay.
Okay. 641
641
260
260
1262.
1262, and it's called Working Bridges. They have a Facebook page too, so you can find out more information if you want to be involved, find out more about it.
It's working with an apostrophe.
Working with an apostrophe.
Because we're action oriented.
They're also members of the chamber, and you can find, that's how I saw it. I was stretching one day, the other day, and I saw the sign on the board announcing this. So again, this is sponsored by Buck's Sanitation. The buck stops here. All I got to do is call Scott and say, this is what I want to do. Julie doesn't have money to do this. And he says, Rick, anytime. He loves this kind of stuff because this is who we are, you guys. This is how we wouldn't be Oregon without stuff like this. This is how we got started.
Yeah, it is your rich history.
Thank you. All right, you guys, I know we're having a little connectivity there, but it'll catch up and you'll be able to see it live. So share this on your page with your friends, with people, with your school. so the school kids know where we came from, that this is important, and that people like this who don't even live here, who have really no connection to us, but because of a bridge are now connected to us forever. I think that's pretty dang cool.
Me too.
Let's go this way.
They may never leave, Rick.
They may never leave.
Never leave.
We'll make
be
them
in the little tiny house forever.
They're going to be Springfielders. So anyway, this will be the new hangout for the summertime. And be careful if you jump. It's on your own risk. And remember, people have died doing this. And don't climb up the top and do it.
It's way better to play underneath. Just have fun. And
You'll be arrested if you go up on the top part.
Yeah, probably.
Because they're going to see you. All right, you guys, thank you. And again,
And I'm sorry to be that person that's telling you, no, that's not who I am. I'm an old deadhead. I should be, you know.
Oh, you'll fit in just perfect,
Oh,
Julie.
I do.
All right, you guys, share this on your page, and we will talk to you. I don't have a show tomorrow, so we'll see you next week. We got a full week of stuff going on.
Cool.
Julie, again, thank you for what you did.
Thanks, everybody.
We do appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome, my dear.
Appreciate it.
And Scott, thank you at Buck's Sanitation. Next time you guys are going to the bathroom and you're in an outhouse, I know you don't think about where you're going. You're just glad you're going. But remember, when you're doing business, the people who help us and bring you these stories are important. So remember them when you're having a party or recreation or some kind of event. Go to Bucks because they're bringing stuff to you. Go to Bucks. How do you like that?
Go to Bucks.
Okay. All right, guys. Have a good day. See you later.